Guest videos. Deathbed visions. We have found a number of videos that describe the visions people have just before they die. In this transitional state, between life and death, they are sent a spirit helper to guide them to their final resting place after death. First video. To see our first video, search on YouTube for Hospice caregivers claim patients experience visions of loved ones before death. These visions appear wholly real to the person. They see people who have died long ago, grandpas, grandmas, husbands, and wives. Even in one case, a son they did not know had died. They hug them as if they are real and talk to them as if they are there, but the other people in the room cannot perceive them. It is clear from the stories in the videos that these spirit helpers invariably provide enormous comfort to the person, united, as they are, with someone they loved. Furthermore, death occurs not long after their helper appears to them. And as the video says, they are not drug-induced lapses from sanity. The experience is not produced by drugs of any sort. Second video. The next video provides written rather than verbal accounts. Search for Deathbed Visions, End-of-Life Stories, Viewer Comments. The comments section also has people who have experienced much the same. As such, one could think of the video and the comment section as one complete record. For example, this is a comment. I was with my mom for 2 weeks before she died, and the day before she died, she had loved ones who had passed on before that came that night. And she would sit right up in bed and talk to them as if they were really there. She would say their names and say she would be with them soon. The next morning I asked her if she remembered seeing her loved ones on the other side, and she looked at me and said, "Oh yes, and I am leaving tonight at 6 to be with them," and right at 6 o'clock that night she was gone. So visions in this case were combined with a premonition. Third video. The last video is a TED Talk. Search for I See Dead People, Dreams and Visions of the Dying, Dr. Christopher Kerr, TEDxBuffalo. Dr. Christopher W. Kerr is the Chief Medical Officer at the Center for Hospice and Palliative Care in Buffalo, New York, where he has worked since 1999. His background in research has evolved from bench science towards the human experience of illness as witnessed from the bedside, specifically patients' visions at the end of life. As Dr. Kerr says, although medically ignored, these near-universal experiences often provide comfort and meaning as well as insight into the life led and the death anticipated. As this is a TED Talk, expect statistics. Also expect news media to misreport what he says. Dr. Kerr specifically uses the word vision. It is those unused to the term or who cannot admit to the existence of a spiritual world who calling them dreams and visions they are.